Good afternoon, TCG fam. Charcal Lori here, going over the Fab4Futures. I'm also going to throw in oil here. Oil was my trade setup going into the day, and I took my eye off of it, off the trade. That's my bad, but it did play out. So I just want to point out, even though I focus on these four Fab4Futures, that does not necessarily mean they're the best setups in my opinion and what I like to trade for the day. Sometimes these tightening ranges, like looking at ES on the daily, we start getting into these tightening ranges over here, and that's not my favorite type of trade. I like these big pullbacks here, or these waves. So today I felt like the clearest setup was in oil. So let's just start there. So with oil, this is the daily chart. We have our higher high, lower low, lower high, higher low, tightening. So I posted pre-market today on oil futures that there was a top fish approaching 57.47. The high of the inventory reaction was 57.13, which was a great top fish. And as of right now, that would have been a $1,400 trade had I gotten into that short. I'm not bemoaning the fact that I didn't trade it, just pointing out that we have some great opportunities in other sectors and other futures contracts besides our Fab4. Okay, moving on from oil, NASDAQ. I'm just going to show you, here's the fib retracement for NASDAQ futures. I got them in order from strongest to weakest. So NASDAQ is clearly the strongest of all four sectors, is really giving SPY that push. So we are struggling at the 0.618 fib retracement. 7789.50 is our key level on the daily that we need to break. This candle is a beautiful bullish engulfing candle. That bodes well for the bulls. We need to get over the 7789.50 area. Our RSI is not near extended on the daily, the hourly, or 4 hour. The bulls have just done a great job of making this large green bull move without really having RSI as a factor. So on the hourly, your nearest resistance once we open back up is 7765.75, and then that clears 7789.50. Our support is 7714, and then our next support is, trying to find one, 765225. So again, NASDAQ is by far our bellwether, I think is the word. It's very strong compared to the other four. And SPY, can you see where we stopped to the penny today? We stopped at the 0.618 fib retracement on ES. So this is coming into play again and again. So on the shorter term time frames, our resistance is, we have a triple top here at 293225. Our next resistance 293650, 294425. Our support 2918. 291675, and then 2904. And the Dow, so BA actually showed some relative strength, finally started bouncing today and giving us just this beautiful Maribozu candle on YM on the Dow. So BA is definitely helping, and of course some other stocks are as well. This is just a beautiful candle. So anytime we have a bull candle, a bear candle, we still need confirmation, but this is really just a gorgeous candle. So our next resistance on the shorter term time frames are 26265. Then after that, 26317, 26352. And I would say our key on Dow is 26408. RTY. So as you can see, we've gone from NASDAQ being slightly over 0.618, a SPY being at 0.618, and then we're just slowly going downhill. Where RTY, our Russell, is at approximately 40% retraced from all-time high to the low of this pullback. So definitely showing some relative weakness. My contention is if IWM RTY could get an TCG bull cross on the daily and show some relative strength, that would really help these other sectors out as our canary. So your short-term resistance and support on RTY is when we open up, it's going to be right here at 15.15.10 and 15.16.40. Our support 15.07.70 and 15.05.20. So my suggestion is create a plan and top fish or bottom fish resistance and or support. So An example of that would be if we start to approach this 15.25.90, which also kind of matches up with this 50% retrace. That could be a good top fish level. Then if we proceed past that level, you stop out very quickly. We need to trade logical price action, not what we think is going to happen based on our beliefs or fundamentals. We're technical traders and we trade what price action is telling us. So if we blow through resistance, we stop out of the short leg and possibly enter into a long leg, and vice versa. So this support on RTY is just jumping out at me right here at 1492.70. So if we pull back, that would be a long entry. And if we break that support, then we could switch to a short entry. So don't forget to flip from long to short or short to long once key levels are breached. As always, tag me in the room if you have any questions. I look forward to seeing you and chatting.